Hey guys, good morning. I am on the 405 sitting in rush hour traffic this morning on my way to the airport to pick up my daughter from New York. I am super excited. So as I was driving, I'm thinking about Thanksgiving and the fact that a lot of us say, what we're grateful for in this month of gratitude. And we might even go around the table tomorrow and say what we're grateful for at the Thanksgiving table. And I just would like to give you a different food for thought this morning. Surprise, surprise. So as I'm thinking about this attitude of gratitude, I'm wondering, are you grateful for the bad stuff as well as the good stuff? Because I'm thinking that when we have an attitude of gratitude, that means that our attitude covers all areas of life, right? Not just the good things that are happening. We can say, I'm so grateful for my family. I'm so grateful for that we're safe, or that we're healthy, or that somebody has recovered from health, or that we're not in the, that financial crisis anymore. But are we also grateful for the bad things that happen? And I'm not saying, actually, let me rephrase that. Not grateful for the bad things, but grateful in the bad things and through the bad things. So let me explain a couple of situations. There was a couple of months ago, something that I had done a few years ago came back to the surface, and something that I had let slip. I had inadvertently opened the door to something that I shouldn't have, and it caused some problems. And when it came up again, and so a couple years ago when it happened, it kind of came out, and I didn't handle it right. And so I was defensive about it and embarrassed and, mad at myself, just really angry. And so I didn't handle it right. And so all these years, it's kind of been just kind of like bubbling under the surface. It was another one of those like skeletons, in my closet. And I had been wrestling with it for a long time. And I had prayed about it. And I said, I don't want to, feel this way. I don't want to have the skeleton in my closet. I want everything to be completely clean. I don't want to have to worry about things. And I've talked before about cleaning out the closet and the freedom that feels, but there was just like this one thing that was just like gnawing at me. And so as God will do when we pray, he answered the prayer, and sure enough, this thing bubbled up to the surface again a couple of months ago. And I was feeling defensive, and I was feeling embarrassed and ashamed, and I was just angry because it wasn't something that was totally my fault. It was something that I definitely had a part in. I have to take responsibility. I definitely had a part in it. But there was also an element in the situation that was not my doing, but I take responsibility. So when it came up again a couple of months ago, I didn't want to talk about it, but I've been growing, I've been working on my character, I've been doing these videos, and I'm like, okay. And so it was very difficult conversations, very difficult situations with my husband, with my daughter, with some other people. And it was really painful in the moment, but I also said in the moment, I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful that this has happened. I'm really grateful for this conversation. I'm really grateful that this is coming up to the surface right now, because it's giving us a chance to grow and to heal. And I'm just wondering how often we look at situations. I'm grateful that this person got a speeding ticket because now they have a chance to work on their character. I'm grateful that that this situation was brought to light, because now we have a chance to work on something that we had no idea that we needed to work on. How often in our attitude of gratitude do we say those things, and do we feel those things? Or are we only grateful for, the blue sky day and the fact that we're together and we're healthy? Because when we have an attitude of gratitude that covers everything in life, we have a tendency to see things in a way that is character development. Bad things that happen are not, they're bad, they're horrible, they're stressful. Nobody wants to go through them. But if we can be grateful in the situation, not for it, but in it, and look at it as, okay, what do I need to learn? Where do I need to grow? What part of my character needs to develop? And then be grateful for that part of it. That's when our attitude of gratitude really soars. And that's when our life gets better, the lens gets better, the focus gets better, the context of our life gets better, and we're not just complaining like, oh my gosh, this has happened again. No, I'm grateful that I'm struggling right now because it gives me the opportunity to grow. I'm grateful that I can do this because it gives me the opportunity to make a different decision and to see things differently, and to maybe even help other people along the way. So I apologize this went so long. That's what happens, I guess, when I'm trying to drive and do this at the same time. So happy Thanksgiving, and work on your happy Thanksgiving, and I hope that you develop an attitude of gratitude in all things, not just the things that are happy and healthy. So have a good day. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Love you all. Love to hear what you have to say, so let me know what you think in the comments. All right? Take care. Have a good day. Bye.